Yo, what up? You good? I'm nice, man. This your man. It's your brother, Tabang Alfred Kamboana. Yeah, I've been reminiscing to do a video on the power of your subconscious mind, and literally to speak to you guys about how you have so much power within you, and that um, subconscious mind is the most powerful tool that you have, and you are not even aware of it that it exists. It's crazy, right? Okay, let's start. So, the power of your subconscious mind. I've read the book by Joseph Murphy for the first time, and it fucking blew my mind. You know why? Because I didn't know that I've got so much power within me right now as I'm sitting here speaking to you guys, and but then again, I was so excited to know that I actually have power everywhere I go. I have power within me. Doesn't matter where I am, and that power is distributed to everybody at the same time, right here in this moment. So I literally took action towards that, and I realized, man, that I've been programmed. My subconscious mind was programmed from the time I was born, from the time I was in my mom's home to the time I was born, to the time I went to school. When I was going to school, I was literally getting programmed, and I took time to reprogram my subconscious mind. Well, I won't lie to you guys. This took a while, man. I think it took about it took long, man. It took long for me to literally come back and so that I can now start living towards the new programming, but I started doing all of this. Well, for me to even get to that point of really getting to reprogram my subconscious mind is because I got to a point in my life that I had to change everything, man. Because I literally felt it that I'm doing things, I'm getting things, but I'm literally empty within me. Like there's a void, like a big void within my heart, and why am I saying that? Because I was going through my desires. So I was going through everything that I wanted to be, to have, to do, and once I reached that point and moment, or that thing I wanted, or that desire I wanted to fulfill, and I fulfilled it, I realized that no, man, this is not really the main goal within this world, and we are like I'm still empty. There's things that I'm missing that I need, and that thing that I needed, honestly, to tell you the truth, was to really understand and know God, man, and know who God is, Okay, let me tell you my story. I was I grew up. My mom, the person that raised me up, probably it's my mom. My mom. So she has a church that she goes to. She believes in the church and the God from the church, a religion and stuff. But for me, I was like, she's telling me, but I'm like, I've never seen the God she's telling me about. So I got to a point where I even became an atheist, where I used to believe, but I stopped believing in God. In fact, I just stopped believing in anything, man, in this world. And when I did that, everything started leaving me, man. Like I started becoming empty, and I realized that, you know what, there's actually nothing for me in this world now. Like, I literally became empty. I remember there was a time, I remember the year very well, man. I will never forget that day, because that day is the day that changed me and made me a completely brand new person from that time and moment, the point and moment. I think it was in 2016, around October. Yeah, around October. So what happened was, on that day specifically, around 22, 17, somewhere there, or 20, somewhere there, I literally told myself that, you know what, today I'm gonna meet God. Yeah, today I had an intention within my mind, within my heart, that today I'm gonna meet with God. So what I did, I locked myself in my room alone, mind you, alone. And as tradition, as a religion, I know that people say they pray, so I just started praying, man. Just started praying, just started mumbling as I'm mumbling, and started talking, just started asking God from my heart to reveal himself, to reveal himself or itself, I, as I was praying, I could feel the spirit within me, and tears started coming down. I dropped out with tears, man. Oh, a blast, man, because I had so much things thought within my subconscious mind, within my heart, so much depression. Yo, man, I was like, yo, if I was not so strong, I could have committed suicide at that point and moment, But because I was strong and I understood that I had a bigger purpose within this world, so what I did, I prayed, man. I prayed with an open heart and intention that I want to know who you are. Who you are? Oh, God. Let me personally meet God, So for me, oh, flip, as I'm speaking about this, tears are even coming through my eyes now because, I could feel the emotions. Because that moment was powerful, man. As I cried, as I prayed, crying, I then heard the voice saying to me, "You my son." It literally said, "You my son," and I was, even though you can say I was delusional or I was crazy or the voice of whoever, but that voice literally was God, was me basically. It was me, my ancestors telling me that you are my son. I heard that voice and I agreed. I was like, yes, I agree. I am your son. Okay. I then brought myself up, got myself up, relaxed in my room, I had beard, I had hair like this, had beard like this. I went to the salon and I shaved everything off. Because at that point in moment, I realized, shit, something happened there, man, and I felt it, sharp. As that day ended, I went to sleep. Guess what confirmed it? Guess what confirmed it for me? For me to say, you know what? That was God. I went to sleep. In the morning when I woke up with so much peace in my heart, man. Peace that the world could never give it to me. I felt so brand new. I felt like it was a new canvas. Like my mind became brand new. I knew that something happened, man. I knew that God resonated me. God made me to become born again, And this didn't happen from I wasn't with anyone in the room. I was alone. So I knew that the spirit came towards me, Then my spirit became alive again. I became whole again. Like my cup was full now. It was so full that I was so happy. I had peace that the world could never give me. Like peace. When I say peace, I'm talking about when I woke up in the morning, my mind was like blaze, like it was air, like everything was wiped out. There's, how can I put it? There's complaints, everything that used to worry me was wiped out. The money issues, the clothes issues, everything was wiped out. And I was shown within my inner eye, ascending to another level of frequency or of world, in that world, I was shown, I was like coming back home, literally. I was shown coming back home in a horse, but I was like behind the carousel of the horse. When the horse, there's a carousel behind it. I was behind the carousel, and as this horse was running, I could see a lot of people. A lot of people. But what I was looking at, I was seeing heads, like their heads, like the head. Like I see a lot of head, Then as I got off, as I'm walking towards the front, I could see like a king standing here. Then I was told to stand on the side next to the king, like a prince type of vibe, you know. But in my heart, I knew that flip, I'm home. I'm home. So that means everything within the physical world is done already. You know, I'm just gonna have to go through it just to experience and understand it. Then from then, you know, life started becoming different for me. I could feel from my heart that my heart was now like so circumcised, you know. I could feel blood. I could literally feel blood. Like, you know, that morning it was just a brand new morning for me. I could even feel within me that flip. I'm literally in the body, but I'm not of this world. I could literally feel my energy that, you know what, now I'm a brand new person. I've completely changed. That's when I started studying what exactly happened to me, because the peace I had, I couldn't, that peace, no money was gonna buy that peace, and nothing within the world was gonna buy the peace I had, you know. And from then I was able to always be alone, you know, always chill alone, you know. I knew that I'm chilling alone, but I'm not alone. And that's when I knew that, you know, I could never be alone anymore in this world, you know. So it happened now that as time went by, I had to study that. I had to study what it really happened to me, what exactly occurred. Then I understood that flip, I'm in energy, you know. I'm in energy field. I'm actually in energy field. The body that I'm in, it's energy, you know. And I am not this body, you know. I understood all of that shit, and that shit for me was amazing, man. That shit for me was so powerful, man, because I started living different from how I used to live, you know. I used to complain, bruh, but I stopped complaining, you know. I literally took control over my life. I understood that I actually control everything within this world that's happening, you know. I understood of the matrix, man. I didn't even know what the matrix is. Like, you know, I was living within this other frequency, man. But once I woke, life changed for me, you know. And now I live towards manifesting things, literally, because I believe everything now already exists, you know. It's just a matter of me bringing it towards my own experience and experiencing it, you know. And to tell you the truth, I became so powerful, man. I became so powerful, I'm not gonna lie, man. And I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm complete, I'm finite, man. Like, God took me and literally showed me that this is who I am. And from there I realized that flip. So God never left me all along. I thought God left me. God never left me. You know, he's always been there with me from the time I was in my mom's home. You know, even the time that I forsake him and I told myself that I don't believe in God anymore. Why? Because I needed to have the experience myself. You know, I needed to have the experience myself. And me myself experiencing that for me became so much powerful, man, you know. It became so much powerful, man. And me too, I became powerful. Way too powerful, you know. And obviously that comes with challenges. You know, people will start acting some type of a way, and obviously you need to understand too that, you know what, I'm no longer the same person that I was. Now I've changed, you know. Now I've changed. And it's funny that once you know the truth, your lower self will still, you know, test you, keep on testing you all the fucking time, man. All the fucking time. To this day, the lower self still testing me. You know, I'm happy though, because now I'm aware that I can never die. You know, I can I exist forever and forever, because I've seen myself on another dimension, in another world. You know, when I close my eyes, I even learn how to even meditate, man. So, subconscious mind now became a study tool for me, and understand that flip, I tapped into my subconscious psyche. And once I tapped into my subconscious psyche, it revealed itself to me because I was not aware of it, you know. So then I started training my subconscious mind. I started now reprogramming my subconscious mind. I started learning and finding more information about the subconscious mind and how it works, and reading the book of Joseph Murphy. Go check it out, man. That book, it's a very, very, very good book, man. It will tell you that you can heal yourself, man, you know, through the power of your subconscious mind. You can literally attract anything you want through the power of your subconscious mind. What more? It's actually it's actually your ally. Your subconscious mind, it's actually your ally. But it's funny how it works, because it's a subject mind. It's a subject mind, so it doesn't criticize, it doesn't judge, it just is, you know, and it does everything you command it for you. So it always says yes. It gives you power all the time, you know. So if you are aware of it, then you'll start now programming your subconscious mind through your conscious mind. And your conscious mind is the one that, you know, you give direction to your subconscious mind. Basically, you command your subconscious mind through your conscious mind, you know. So understanding that for me was the most powerful thing, because I started programming my mind. To this day, I'm still programming my mind. I understood this thing is the journey. It's a journey, and it doesn't stop. It's forever gonna keep going, you know. So I don't wanna go on with the video for so long, you know, but yeah, but I thought let me just talk about the subconscious mind, and, you know, and share my story with you, how I became, how I've became, and obviously, as we're gonna be talking along, dropping more videos, you'll understand why I talk about what I talk about, and why am I passionate about all these topics that I talk about, you know. Yeah. So shout out to the Most High God, man. Shout out to myself, man. I know I am a God, you know. I know I am a king. Nothing exists in this world besides me, you know. So for that revelation that God showed me, that I am God, you know, me and God are one. God became me, so I can become him, or I can become it. Because if I say him, your mind will have to interpret it as a human being, and God can never be a human being. God is incapable of becoming a human being, because it's flip. It's this energy that it's so dynamic that it creates the heavens and the earth. You see this energy. So that same energy went within the body, you know, and it hid itself within the body, but then it still lives within the body, you know. And when now it leaves the body now goes back to earth, but that energy continues to another dimension, to another frequency, and to another world, you know. Because there's an infinity of worlds, so it can never be one world. So that's why God is infinite, you know. You can never subject God to a specific person or what, you know. And that's why when I study all these things, in my mind I'm like, flip, I'm aware, because when I got liberated, I became one with the world. Like, I felt being one with the world. Like, I felt I used to live ages and ages and ages and ages back, and I felt that I could never. I was actually feeling that, flip, I can never die. I was actually feeling that, you know, this body actually it's just an instrument. My energy was light, was very light, because I had peace. I was vibrating at the highest frequency. Yo, thinking about that moment, even now as I'm thinking about it, wow, flip, man. The thing about it is that we're living in the world, you know, of sin. So you tend to lower your energy, you know, because that's been a while. I mean, since 2016, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's 9 years now, guys. It's 9 years now since I had an encounter with God. I had an encounter with myself, basically, you know. And it's flips 9 years, bro. Fuck, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because from that moment and time was just an illusion for me. I even realized that fuck, time doesn't really exist, you know. Time doesn't exist. So, yo, guys, if probably you're going through a depression, you know, you want to know who you are, just come back to yourself. Don't go to people outside of you. The answers are already lies within you. The answers already lies within you. When I seek God, seek it within. Everything starts from within. Within, I'm talking about close your eyes and go in, you know. Breathe out, breathe in. Calm your monkey mind, coming down, you know, because it's always gonna be chattering. Want to do this, want to do that, want to do that, want to do this, you know. So calm it down and seek, ask, and it shall be given to you. That's what I did. That's what I did, man, and I have no regrets to this day. The thing about it, my life changed completely, you know. I was no longer the same person. Outside, people could still see me. Like, even my family, they could still see me outside. But within, I knew that I'm no longer the same, man. You know, I'm no longer the same. I'm now vibrating at this certain frequency, you know. Or can I say dimension? Anyway, thank you, man. I'll end this video here. I don't want it to be that long. I enjoy doing videos, you know. Now I enjoy doing videos, so I'll do another one. Stay tuned, you know. We'll talk more about the subconscious mind and how you can program, how you can, you know, how you can literally program your subconscious mind to work for you, because it's your servant. It's there for you. It's there to help you, man. It's amazing once you understand this. Anyway, shout out. Thank you for tuning in. It's your man, Tabang Alfred Makondo, Rambo One. Peace out.